Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning everyone. My name is Fera Fitri Fauzi. My student ID is 332300023 and I'm from class 335807. Today I would like to present project 2 for language assessment. So in this presentation is divided into 2 parts. The part 1 is oral presentation and I choose the topic test administration, and the part 2 is verbal essay and free interview. Now let us move to the part 1, which is test administration. So what is the test administration? Test administration is the process of organizing and conducting a language test. It includes preparation, implementation, and evaluation. The main goal is to make sure the test is fair, accurate, and consistent for all candidates. Key principle of test administration. First is standardization. The test is given in the same way to all students. This means the test is conducted in the same way for all students with the same instruction and time. Second is fairness. All students are treated equally during the test. So every student receives equal treatment, so no one gets a special advantage. Third is reliability. The test results are consistent and trustworthy. A reliable test gives consistent results, so the score can be trusted. Next, validity. The test measures the skill is designed to test. The test must measure the skill that is supposed to measure, such as speaking and writing. And the last is security. Test material and result are kept safe and confidential. The test question and result must be protected to prevent cheating. So by following this principle, test administration becomes fair and effective. Next, purpose. The purpose of test administration, number 1, is to ensure fairness. It's for all candidates. Number 2 is to avoid cheating and confusion. So it can be avoid cheating like technical problem or confusing during the test. Number 3 is to produce valid and reliable results, and the last is to create a comfortable and supportive test environment. So good test administration produces valid and reliable results and creates a comfortable environment for the candidates. Next is preparation before the test. Material and equipment. Number 1 is print test booklets and answer sheets early. So all test materials should be prepared early so there is enough time to check for error. Number 2 is check reused booklets for marks. Reused booklets should have no marks because they can give unfair hints. Number 3 is number all test material. Numbering materials helps security. And number 4, prepare correct answer key. Correct answer key ensure fair scoring. And the last, test all equipment before the test. All equipment must be tested to avoid technical problems. Next is still preparation before the test, but is for examiner and candidates preparation. For examiner preparations, number 1 is clear instruction for examiners. So they must receive a clear instruction before the test. And number 2, practice reading direction, and they must to practice reading direction. Number 3, familiar with test equipment. Examiners should know how to use test equipment and understand for listening and oral test. And number 5 is understand rating system. So the examiner should understand the rating system, especially for listening and oral text. And for candidates preparation, number 1 is clear information about test schedule and rules. So candidates must receive clear information about the test, such as time, location, and the rules. And number 2, each candidate has an examination number. So each candidate should also have an examination number. So this number helps with identification, scoring, and fairness. And next, test environments, rooms. So the rooms is number 1, it must be quiet and comfortable room with a proper distance between candidates, and then good acoustic for listening tests. So of course for listening tests, good sound quality is very needed. Number 4, room prepared in advance. So the room layout is prepared before the test starts. And the last is clock visible to all candidates. So a visible clocks help the candidates to manage their time. And during test administration, during the test, candidates should arrive early. And number 2, late candidates are not allowed. So late candidates are not allowed to enter the room because they may disturb the other candidates. Number 3, identity checking. So examiner must check identity. And number 4, clear instruction from examiner, and of course the examiner should give the clear instruction. And number 5, same start and finish time. So all candidates must start and finish at the same time. And the last is control movement during the test. So when during the test, all the movement from the candidates is controlling strictly by the examiner. And next, after the test procedure. So number 1 is collect all the test materials. So all the test booklets and answer sheets are collected and counted. Number 2, check materials carefully. The examiner check that all materials are complete and correctly numbered. And number 3, secure test materials. So the test paper and answer sheets are stored safely and confidentially. Number 4, scoring the test. The test is scored using the official answer key. And number 5 is record and report results. Scores are recorded accurately and prepared for reporting. And the last is provide feedback if needed. So the feedback can be given to help candidates improve. For the conclusion, the test administration ensure fair and accurate testing. So test administration is play an important role in language testing. And good preparation and clear procedure are very important. And the last is proper administration helps produce reliable test result. So that's the end for the part 1, and we can continue to the part 2, verbal essay and free interview. Good morning everyone. Today we are going to do a part 2, which is case study simulation. First we will do a verbal essay, and the second we will do a free interview. So let's begin. Good morning, Astrid. Today we are going to do a verbal essay. I will give you one topic and you need to speak about it about 1 or 2 minutes. Please try to speak in complete sentences, give reason and example, and explain your ideas clearly. Don't worry about making mistakes. Just speak clearly and confidently. Are you ready? Yes, miss. Okay, so the topic is the advantage of reading books. You may start now. I think reading books is very important. First, books give us knowledge. For example, reading books history books can teach us about the past. Second, books improve our imagination. When we read stories, we can imagine the characters and places. Third, reading books can help us relax and reduce stress. In addition, reading book can improve our vocabulary and grammar because we see how words are used in sentences. And the last, reading books can inspire us to try new things and understand other people's experiences. In conclusion, reading books has many benefits for everyone, and I think we should read regularly. Okay, thank you, Ashrid. That was a very good answer. You spoke clearly and confidently, and your ideas were well organized with clear reason and conclusion. Your example helped explain your ideas well, and your vocabulary and grammar were mostly correct. One suggestion for improvement is to use more linking words like moreover, furthermore, or in addition to make your ideas flow more smoothly. So you could also add a short personal experience about how book help you personally or more. But overall, you did excellent job and show a good understanding of the topic. Keep practicing and your speaking skills will continue to improve. Thank you, Astrid. Okay, now let's continue to the part 2, which is pre-interview session. I will give you some topic and you can answer them freely. There is no right or wrong answer in this session, so just speak clearly and confidently as you can. Are you ready? Yes, miss. Okay. First, can you tell me about your favorite hobby? Okay.
I like painting. I enjoy using colors to make pictures. It is very relaxing for me. Okay, so why do you like painting? Because it helps me express my feelings. Sometimes when I feel happy or sad, and painting can show why I feel without words. Okay. Do you prefer painting alone or with your friends? I prefer alone because I can focus more and but sometimes I like sharing ideas with friends. We can give each other advice. Have you ever display your painting, your art in your school exhibition? Yes. Last year, I showed some of my paintings in the school art fair. It was very exciting, and I got positive feedback from teachers and friends. Do you think hobbies are important for students and why? I think yes, hobbies are very important because they help students relax, learn new skills, and meet new people. Hobbies are also make life more fun and less stressful. Okay, thank you, Astrid. Your answer were clear and easy to understand. You spoke fluently and show confidence when you explain to the question. However, most of your question is mostly short. So you can improve by adding more details or brief your personal experience with the answer. So in this interview, I focused on how your fluency, pronunciation, and how naturally your ideas were connected. Overall, you demonstrate good basic speaking skills and confidence. With more practice, I think you can add a long response to the question, and your speaking ability and coherence will continue to improve. Thank you, Astrid. Okay, so that's all for my project 2 for language assessment. Thank you for your attention and thank you for watching. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.